welcome, ma'am. You're all set. Have a good day, okay?
On a beautiful fall Wednesday in November, we saw numerous Detroiters drop off their absentee ballots outside the Detroit Department of Elections building. In less than a week, more voters are expected to head to the polls to physically cast their ballot in the midterm election. Groups like Detroit Action are making sure those voters' voices are heard.
For Detroit Action, we think of voting and the elections as a tool for civic engagement, so it's not the end-all be-all. It's a comma in the sentence of elections, not the period. And so for us, that means, we want to be able to hold elected officials accountable.
Brandon Snyder is Detroit Action's executive director. His group is trying to recruit election protectors.
We're going to ask people to work and observe the polls, polling locations here in Metro Detroit. What they're going to be asked to do is, monitor the poll to make sure that nothing, is happening where people aren't being intimidated from going to vote.
Snyder says this is a nonpartisan role in what's become a polarizing issue of voter transparency. Since the presidential election of 2020, poll watchers and workers have come under scrutiny nationally. Several national voting rights groups have reported increases in incidents of voter intimidation and harassment. In the past 2 years, Michigan Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson has been vocal about voter intimidation. Michigan has outlawed the use of guns to intimidate or harass voters. And last month, the FBI issued a warning on election crimes ahead of Tuesday's election. As for Detroit Action, it's received hundreds of responses to help observe, certify votes, and make sure polling places have proper signage, especially in Black and brown neighborhoods.
We've had a really good response from people who typically don't believe that they have a role in politics. People who care about making sure that people that regular everyday Detroiters' voices are heard.
So again, this is a nonpartisan effort, so it doesn't matter if you vote Republican or Democrat. Detroit Action needs your help. We'll put their information on our website, fox2detroit.com, and training is involved. In Detroit, I'm Brandon Hudson, Fox 2 News.